And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
On the ready. Ready.
They start to drive with White. And then he's stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Great beginning there under the bright lights of prime time.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in prime time is on you.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you establish really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. They run straight ahead here with White. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Washington. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more.
They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. But you look at this defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
They forced 7 turnovers. 7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
And that's one of those calls where you play it safe, but you're hoping that maybe something might spring for you because instead of forcing ball downfield on 3rd and long, maybe you can hit them with something underneath, break a tackle or 2, pick up a block, and see what happens. Not here, though. Good job reading the screen, and it sets up 4th down.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a good drive going their first time out, ended with the interception. The good news is they get kind of a mulligan because they're still at 0-0.
They certainly do, and you notice he spent a lot of time on the phone. You know, I know he wasn't talking to mom and dad on that when he was talking to the eyes upstairs, talking to the coaching staff. Guaranteed, what did you see? What was I doing? How do we make sure that doesn't happen again in this ball game?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Running out of the gun with White. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. This defense for the Bears very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On first and 10, Washington. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And they'll wind up giving this one all the way down inside the 20. Rager, the man in motion.
18, 5 in.
Throwing on first down, Washington. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Columbus with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal.
Stephanie. Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun, Washington. Now he's got it. Touchdown! Elijah Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Caps post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. First target, first catch, and a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Bears.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Hand off right side for Herbert. Shoves him aside. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
19 yards. First down, Chicago.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Now an option play on second down.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Reagor, the man in motion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Rig alert. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Washington. And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Panther 11. 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Reagor, the man in motion.
60 Maverick. 6 Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw. Washington. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Mustang 19. Trap 60. Hey, check that. Street. Hurry.
Back to throw. Washington. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 here to go before heading out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On 1st down, Washington. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Touchdown!
Chris Godwin.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Cavs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Meanwhile, Fields throw complete there to Moore.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now 2nd and 3. To throw is Fields. Locates Mooney on the out route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first.
He'll drop to throw.
That is caught by Herbert.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, That's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run with Herbert. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off the bunch ball plays.
They run. It's Johnson. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
Off play action, Fields. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Just what they need, electric from me, but somehow offense is will help get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. From the gun, here's Fields. And this one is incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready! Liking 18! Ready!
The drive starts with a run by White. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Ready,
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Washington, throw left side, complete. That's White. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. On 3rd down, Washington. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Herbert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Meanwhile, Fields throw here into the hands of Moore. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. On the draw, here's Fields. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Steps away to his left. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, Washington. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
He finds his man, complete. It's done. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Play action. It's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jenkins. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a give, right side. Jenkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Columbus. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Fields going to hold on to it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Fields. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They hand off to their big tight end. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
On 4th down, Washington. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. The drive will start with an option going left. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Herbert is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
And they'll run again. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears Khalil Herbert, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Caps 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Drop 60, drop 60. 19 Lions.
Throwing on first down. Washington.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
79 Broncos.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun. Washington. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain.
Okay, break.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. There he goes left side. And all the way in for the touchdown. Rashad White, 37 yards.
And the Cavs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Fields.
He finds his man complete. It's done. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, Fields. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Now 1st and goal. They'll run here with Herbert.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Hey, smash. Hawk 70, Hawk.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is
Scanlon. And he's going to step out of bounds up past the 40.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into a shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Warriors 70.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Check it. Check it.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. Rager with it. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw again. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Fields gets this to Moore. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Here's 1st down. Second and 10. Now Fields. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a counter on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Hurt. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Washington is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off. But they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Columbus, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.